Scenes in Teal'c are divided into keyframes. In this video, we will use these keyframes to create content about the planets. Let's start by adding a keyframe to our scene, but before that, it's important to check if the names of all the instances are already adjusted. You'll see how important this is in a moment. To check all the instances in the scene, go to the Instances tab in the right menu. There you'll see all the registered names, and you can select and change any if necessary. Now, access the left menu Keyframes and click Add. A new keyframe will be added to your scene right after the current one containing an exact copy of its content. At the bottom of the screen, you can check the current keyframe and the total number of them in the scene. From here, you can also switch between them. Note that what we just created is a copy of what we already had before. Let's take a look at the layout of our content screen. Notice that we have, in addition to the background, the large image of the planet, the descriptive text and navigation buttons. At the top, we see that the Black Sun menu has been replaced by an image of the sun. Confirm that you are editing the second keyframe. Let's first remove the images from the two texts, the title and the note at the bottom. To do this, select the instance and in the Current Instance tab on the right menu, click Remove. If you now switch between the two keyframes, you will see that differences already appear between them. Let's start by creating the screen about Mercury. To do this, we'll move the other planets out of the visible area of the scene and give the first planet the spotlight. To do this, position all the other planets at X 2000, centering the position vertically. Keep their sizes the same. For Mercury, use the X position 1220, Y 340, with a width of 790, adjust the height proportionally. If you want, the zoom buttons at the bottom of the screen can help with viewing. Let's save our scene and test it. You'll see a rather unexpected result. This is because, by default, Teal'c automatically advances through the keyframes of a scene until it reaches the last one, then returns to the first one and repeats this loop. For our kiosk, we want the scene to start at the first keyframe and wait there until some interaction changes it. In the left menu, Scene, click on Properties. Here, check the option Static Scene. This changes Teal'c's default behavior for the scene, always pausing after opening a keyframe. Click on Set Properties. Now, let's test the scene again. You'll see that the player starts at the current editor keyframe and stays on it, without starting the loop. Now let's include the text about the planet. As we did before, this text is in an image file, already laid out with the background. With this, the process is the same as we already know. We will add a picture from the manager, remembering to change the name of the collection and the instance. According to our layout, the position of this text will be X 294 and Y 158. You can use the original size of the image. The inclusion of the two navigation buttons should also follow the same principle. Create a collection called Buttons for the two images and position them on the screen. The values are in the description of this video. Now, let's include the sun in the corner of the screen. Instead of a static image, here we're going to use a small animation in a form we call a sprite map. This is a single image to which we've given several frames of animation. Go to Media in the left menu and click on Sprite Map. This manager is very similar to the one for pictures that we already know. Here, we will upload the file sun.png and select it. You will see that it contains 8 images of the sun side by side. In the Sprite Map Manager, we can indicate how many images the selected file contains, 8 in this case. We can also define the time between the display of each of these images. Once this is done, click on Add to Stage. Let's do the same procedure as before, adjusting the collection name and changing the positioning to X and Y-30 and size to 150 by 150. Let's test the two keyframes of our scene again. Notice that in the one about Mercury, the black sun interface still appears on top of the animated sun we included. Going back to the first keyframe, we see that we still can't navigate to the information about the planet. In the next video, we will learn a little more about actions and discover how to create navigation in our kiosk.